Ayanokoji exemplifies what it means to be a master connector. Unlike most people who attempt to force their way into existing social circles, Ayanokoji takes a completely different approach. He builds a network around him. By positioning himself as the central figure in a web of influence, he ensures that others depend on him without even realizing it. His methods are not rooted in charisma or overt friendliness, but in subtle psychological manipulation, an acute understanding of human behavior, and strategic positioning. This essay explores how Ayanokoji became a master connector and the techniques he may have used to achieve this status. Ayanokoji's approach to networking begins with a fundamental principle. Instead of trying to fit into pre-existing groups, he creates his own network, making himself the essential linchpin. By observing others and identifying their goals, ambitions, and insecurities, he aligns their interests in a way that benefits both them and his overarching objectives. This method ensures that the network he builds revolves around him, even if his presence is not always visible. For instance, he elevates Suzune Horikita by helping her connect with key classmates to solidify her leadership position in Class D. By doing so, he strengthens her influence while ensuring her success remains tied to his guidance. This calculated strategy ensures that Horikita and others in the class unconsciously rely on his input, even when they believe they are acting independently. One of Ayanokoji's most effective techniques is introducing people to each other in ways that create mutual benefit. He recognizes that people are more likely to remember and value someone who facilitates their success. This method not only strengthens the bonds between those he connects, but also ensures his presence is felt without him needing to dominate the social dynamic. An example of this can be seen in his dealings with Rokusuke Koenji and Rokusuke's often isolated position within the class. Ayanokoji subtly nudges situations to align Koenji's talents with the needs of Class D, fostering cooperation without forcing connections. This makes Koenji more valuable to the group while indirectly strengthening Ayanokoji's control over the class's progress. At the core of Ayanokoji's strategy is his ability to position himself as the silent architect of the network. He doesn't seek the spotlight, but operates as the unseen force driving others' success. This ensures that people see him as indispensable without recognizing the extent of his influence. For example, while Horikita and others take visible leadership roles, Ayanokoji manipulates situations from behind the scenes, steering the class toward his desired outcomes. His contributions are subtle, yet critical, making him the nucleus around which the class's successes revolve. Although Ayanokoji possesses unparalleled intellectual and physical abilities, he understands that technical skills alone are not enough in a social environment. Humans are inherently social creatures, and those with superior social intelligence often outpace those who rely solely on competence. Ayanokoji applies this insight by focusing on understanding and manipulating social dynamics to his advantage. For instance, charismatic figures like Rokusuke Koenji or Ryuen Kakeru might seem like dominant personalities, but Ayanokoji outmaneuvers them by predicting their actions and exploiting their weaknesses. Rather than competing directly, he uses subtle tactics like mirroring their behavior, validating their emotions, and strategically timing his interventions to gain their trust or throw them off balance. What sets Ayanokoji apart is his ability to control without drawing attention to himself. This invisible hand approach allows him to avoid jealousy or opposition while still being the foundation of his network. He practices strategic humility, letting others take credit for achievements that he orchestrated. This not only strengthens their loyalty to him, but also ensures his influence remains unchallenged. Ayanokoji avoids the risks that come with overt leadership while maintaining full control over outcomes. Ayanokoji's emotional intelligence plays a crucial role in his ability to connect with people. He reads emotions, predicts reactions, and tailors his interactions to make others feel understood. However, he maintains emotional detachment, ensuring that his decisions remain objective and calculated. One clear example is his relationship with Kei Karuizawa. By recognizing her vulnerabilities and addressing them in a way that builds trust, Ayanokoji secures her loyalty while strengthening her emotional resilience. This approach not only benefits Karuizawa, but also reinforces his role as the person she depends on most. Ayanokoji's mastery as a connector lies in his understanding of human nature. People are drawn to those who help them achieve their goals and improve their social standing. By becoming the person who facilitates these opportunities, Ayanokoji ensures that his network grows organically, with him at the center. His influence extends beyond his immediate connections. The people in his network, consciously or unconsciously, introduce him to others, further expanding his reach. This cycle of influence positions him as a nexus of power, even as he remains in the shadows. Ayanokoji's rise as a master connector is a testament to the power of strategic networking. By building a network around himself, connecting people for mutual benefit, and leveraging social intelligence, he creates a web of influence that ensures his control while minimizing his visibility. His methods highlight a fundamental truth. In a social environment, success depends not just on technical skills, but on the ability to navigate and manipulate social dynamics. His approach is a masterclass in subtlety and strategy, demonstrating that the best networks are built, not joined.